when God doesn't seem to live up to his own claims. Give me a second. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. So, we can rest in peace and assurance that God will not tempt you to commit any sin. Because God cannot even be tempted to do sin. He is so pure and sinless. But here comes the goat butting you. Go to the Bible in Ezekiel. God commands Ezekiel to eat food baked over human shit. And unless I'm wrong, God has commanded Ezekiel to sin by eating unclean food. You know, it was a sin for Israel to eat pigs because pigs were considered unclean. But Ezekiel knew this, that God was asking him to violate God's own law. And Ezekiel protests, saying, no, I have not eaten anything dead or torn by wild animals, which was a sin in the Old Testament. No impure meat has ever entered in my mouth. Then God says, okay. God says, okay, I got it wrong. Cook your food over cow dung instead. Why did God tell Ezekiel initially to do something that was sinful if God did not tempt any man to sin? What would have happened had Ezekiel obeyed God and cooked his food over human shit? Was God testing Ezekiel to see if Ezekiel was on his toes? Would God have said, oh, why didn't you read in the law you were not allowed to eat unclean food? And why did you eat this food over human shit? I'm going to kill you because you did not know to mention to me that you were not allowed to eat unclean food. Was that what would have happened? And before he said this could not have happened, how about the time the prophet? Okay, go with me here. Was to see, okay, give me a second. The prophet was commanded. Okay, I'll find it. Okay, you know, God damn it. God fucking damn it. Here it goes. God fuck it. 1 Kings chapter 13. Jesus, are you even real? Why is God not living up to his claims? Read this. Okay. But the man of God answered the king, even if you were to give me half your possessions, I would not go with you, nor would I eat bread with you. For I was commanded by the word of the Lord, you must not eat bread or drink water or turn by the way you came. So the prophet was commanded by God not to do that. So he went another way so he could not be tempted to eat the king's dinner. But then another prophet came and said, God told me, yes, come and eat with me. The other prophet said, come home and eat bread with me. Well, the other prophet said, I cannot do this. God told me not to. Then the prophet answered him, I too am a prophet, as you are. And the angel said to me by the word of the Lord, bring him back with you to your house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he was lying to him. And then the prophet was lying. I thought God was too pure to behold iniquity. Yet this prophet who just told a fucking lie to the other prophet, all of a sudden the Spirit of God comes upon this lying prophet and says, oh, you have defied the word of the Lord and have not kept the command of the Lord that your God gave to you. You came back and ate bread and drank water in this place where he told you not to eat or drink. Therefore your body will be buried in the tomb of your ancestors. And the prophet was killed by a lion. Because God tested this prophet by lying to him, and because this prophet was gullible, God killed the motherfucker. So, does God play fast and loose with his people sometimes? Just for the hell of it? Just because to be the biggest, baddest bear in the woods? Or does he love us? I curse this God sometimes. I curse him. Unless he loves me. If he doesn't love me, I curse the throne this God sits on.